Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my
I had to crack it open just a little bit.
Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into win this gamble. Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
It's on mute.
Hello.
Hi, happy Cruiseday Tuesday, Nauticals. Hello, hello.
Something I say every day when we see this is I miss Schwartz.
It's funny how sometimes those cruise directors that really mean, or those staff members that mean so much to you, just seeing a video of them can really bring back the good memories.
I
good
miss
feelings.
the over the intercom. I love you. I love you more.
Yeah.
He got in trouble for that.
Yeah, he couldn't say that after a while.
Yeah.
But hello, Nauticals. Hope you're all doing well. I hope that you were a little naughty for Valentine's Day, but not too naughty. Anyway, much love to you. Hopefully you can hear and see us okay. If you can, if somebody can give me the yes, you can, I'll wait for that in the chat. Well, we won't wait to like talk
Well, let's
to
give
you.
some introductions that we want to do while we're waiting
Absolutely. So first in the chat, my girl, my Sancy girl, Sarah from Q's Cruisers. Hey, Sarah and Bob, always a pleasure to see you. And thank you for being in the live stream tonight.
Yes.
Oh, Susan White says loud and clear.
Yeah, very good.
I think I'm trying to be a cheerleader, but I don't really do it very well.
So Holly Ayers is here. Hello, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
And Jamie
Oh.
Wilhite is here in the chat.
Jamie, so good to see you. So Jamie, I know that Jamie has had a tough day today, and so we just want to tell you that just you guys, if you don't mind, send in prayers and support for Jamie. She's had a really rough one, lost somebody close to her. So Jamie, just Want
Thank you,
to
Jamie,
know
for being here,
that we
gracing
really
us
are.
with your presence.
We're really feeling for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're part of our family. I'm so sorry that that you've had that loss. Definitely.
Meg is here.
Meg, hello.
And Carla McClendon.
Carla, we'll see you in 17 days. Oh my gosh, 17.
No, it's coming up.
That's coming so fast. And Sarah and Bob will see you too.
Yes.
17 days.
Yes. And then to our modigators.
Yes, the mod squad. So Anthony Simone was quick in the house.
Yes, he was.
And Derek and Gregory back from a cruise. Hitting the work now. So good to see you. It looked like an amazing cruise. I don't know if Rally Creative Travels is in the house. I've been missing him lately. He's been in some of the chats, but I know he's busy. There he is, Rally Creative Travel. Blaine.
Hey, Blaine. We were concerned about you, man.
So good to see you.
Good to see your
been meaning to reach out to you and Mallory. Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Miss seeing your live streams, but I know sometimes life gets hectic, right? So just want to tell you, we give you support. And I see Gina Bird in the house.
Pam
Hello,
S.
Gina.
is in the house. Hello,
Hey, Pam. D. Adams,
Hi,
also
D. Adams.
here from Texas, I
Yeah.
think. I hope that it's warm. It's chilly here, as you can
We
see.
got some fire going. That's a real fire. That's not like artificial. There's no green screen thing.
It's crackling.
Yeah.
So
It's our
hopefully
mess
we
in
won't
the
get
back.
too warm with the fire.
It's a hot night.
Dilly to Derek and Gregory. Absolutely. Denise, oh my goodness. Denise Guajando. The chat just jumped a little bit. Hi, Denise. First time catching your live show. Hello from Arkansas.
Welcome from Arkansas.
Or Arkansas, if you don't know how to say it. Hi, Denise. Thanks
That'd
so
be
much
most
for tuning
Northern
in.
Texas and
I
Southern
really appreciate it.
Kansas says that. Yeah.
Arkansas. Thank you. Hello, Denise. So Timothy Walters also in the house.
Yep.
And
We're going to
also-
be a little jumping around because we're
gonna
going to
see
take
him
some
soon.
separate things just so that one of us can
He's
be on
taking
top
the front, I'm taking the back, and we're
You're-
going to try to say hello.
So that way
in
she can stay a little
between.
bit more connected with what's going on in the chat.
We're
to
trying
improve this.
different
different
theories
things.
to try to stay connected with
Yes.
what the people are all talking about.
Want to say hi to Crazy Cat Traveler?
Oh,
Yeah.
meow! Hey, good to see you. Good to see you,
Yes.
Beth.
And Cruising Scene. I have not seen them.
Yes, they are actually in the chats now lately a lot.
Really?
So
Cruising
new,
Scene.
I think.
Welcome.
Newer in our cruise community, kind of getting
Okay,
out
well, welcome,
vlogs.
yeah.
I check them out, so
This
you
is-
guys check out Cruising Scene.
Yeah.
Kathy L also in the
Mine
house.
jumped.
I know when they jump, that you just lose
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
Kathy, good to see you, Kathy L.
William Hanson Jr. is in the house.
Hey,
Hello.
William. Then there's Masters Game. He's been a follower for a long time too.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Masters
He
Game.
also said hello to Najuma, so I know when people are saying hi to each other, it's easy
catch
to
on to
know.
that, yeah.
Najuma Brown, so good to see you. And Beach Life is listening on a phone, so that's Honey.
Honey.
Hey, Honey, so good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Dave
being
is in the
here.
house. Hello,
Hi,
Dave.
Dave. Not just Dave. It's Dave now.
It's just not.
You don't say just Dave anymore. Well, sometimes people do. Oh man, Gina is going to be seeing us in 17
Yes,
days.
17
Gina,
days.
Yes.
The LD
Gina
channel's
Bird.
in the house. Hello.
Oh, hello. We see her also in 17
I
days.
know there's going to be a
oh my
number
gosh.
of people that are there.
Mercy, hello.
Hello, Mercy.
Mercy Rodriguez.
Kathy L is in the house. Hello,
hey,
Kathy.
yes, I think I said hello,
Oh, did
but you know, you can if you get
You
a
did.
double
Tony
hello,
Jackson.
it's a blessing. Tony,
Hey, dude.
I think we're gonna see Tony Jackson.
Yeah, I think.
think.
Tony,
I
let us
think-
know if
yes,
you're going to be there.
Tony's
I think
there.
you're gonna be
Yes,
there.
for sure. Actually, I know he is. He's
Yeah.
got to be there.
Yep.
Cheryl Brzezinski, fellow Wisconsinite. Are you
Yeah.
enjoying the weather? Oh, I love that everybody's sending support to Jamie. Thank you
Yes.
so much, everyone. This family is all supporting you, loving you, Jamie, for what you're going through.
The Travel Life. Hello,
Absolutely.
The Travel Life.
Mercy is Mercy Rodriguez is on board the Sky Princess with Tony and
Ooh,
Jenny. Oh,
okay.
she said Jenny and tiny.
Jenny and Tiny.
and
No.
Don he's getting tinier. He's on Weight Watchers.
Oh, is he?
Yes, both
Oh.
Jenny and Tony are on Weight Watchers, and Don Terrace surprised them. So Don from Don's family vacation.
But see, he's kind of like me. If he loses weight, he's still going to be a big guy because he's just.
That's all right,
he's
but
got
we're
the
not
muscle.
talking about that. We're talking
No,
about
I know,
Sky
but he's-
Princess.
Oh, Sky Princess.
And Don Terrace was surprised them. So
Is
did
that
you
one
know
of the
that?
Disney princesses?
No, this is
okay.
this is the cruise ship that Derek and
I didn't
Gregory.
know.
Derek and Gregory
They
just
own that?
no.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even pirate it. They
Oh,
actually went on a cruise on the
Guys,
Sky.
you missed out. You could have
On
pirated
the
it.
Sky Princess.
Yes.
So, you are crazy. Oh my Lord. At least I think that's the one that they were on, I believe. And let's see, Mercy said the Thomases are on board. And
Oh, yeah?
um
The Thomases are going to be
and
there.
Ben and Thrusters in 24th cruise since June.
Wow.
Holy moly. Is that you, Mercy, or is that the Thomases? I know the Thomases are going like crazy,
Yeah.
cruising like everything, like Dewey.
Todd Riley Real Estate.
Hi,
Hello.
Todd. Thank you so much for being here. And
Yeah.
thank you for your comments, for everybody who's been watching the videos and who have been commenting. I've been trying to keep up with the comments. I got behind a few weeks and now I'm all caught up. So if you you've commented on the video and you haven't received a reply, then that's not right. Then comment again.
Hubby the Cat is in the chat.
Hey,
Hello.
hi, Cynthia.
And the Travel Life.
Hi, the Travel Life. Good to see you here. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sandy's here. And I think we're pretty much caught up, honey. I think
Tina
that's
and
it.
Rick Spencer are in.
Tina and Rick. Oh, very well. Good. You know what? I was going up from the bottom and now I'm not caught up anymore.
And then there's Tony G, 1975.
Hey, Tony G.
I don't know that I've seen him in the chat before.
Alfred is in the chat.
Ooh, hello,
Alfred
Alfred.
Inglesby, my friend. I'm giving you a heart.
Yes. And then we have Deborah Raposa
Now-
is in the chat.
Oh, hi, Deborah. Hey, I wanted to just say hello to that Alfred said, nice video of the ADA accessible cabin, ambulatory accessible cabin on the Mardi Gras. And there were all kinds of things in that cabin that we were kind of discovering as the week went on, including bed shakers. We didn't really play with them.
Yeah, it had bed shakers for the doorbell.
For the doorbell. I
Yeah.
kind of should have. Had I realized
Yeah, right.
that a cabin had that, I might have.
Yeah, she would have just taped
Gotten
it on
into
the
trouble.
outside.
Just kind of like zzz, zzz. It's a way to wake up your spouse, but it's for the people who are what are the bed shakers for? The bed
For
shakers
people
are
who
for
are
the
deaf.
hard of hearing.
Yes.
Sorry,
Hard of hearing.
for the alarms,
Like me.
so that they can and the
Oh.
strobe lights were also all for in there for the people who were like hard of hearing or deaf. Yep.
Timothy Walters gives us a super
Aw,
chat.
Timothy.
17 days, Nancy. We're going to jump in and
Yes.
knock it out with Anthony's permission.
Yes, he last time he
No.
was saying no. We're gonna jump in the pool.
Depends on whether or not it's got
Thank you so much, Timothy.
shoeies involved.
It matters
which
how
I'm
much
not doing.
trouble I'm going to be
Najuma
in
Brown.
with my shoeies. I said hi to Najuma,
I'm
but
just
we're gonna
saying.
double bless Najuma. Sherry Awesome Sunsets in the house. You guys, we do a little meeting. Well, we do a little shout outs at the beginning just to say hello to everyone. Good to see everybody who's part of this amazing cruise family. Debbie Smith, did you say hi to Debbie?
No,
Debbie
and
Smith.
Sandy. Hello, Sandy.
Yes, I said hi to our Sandy.
Oh,
I
sorry.
did. Sir Gary of the Beaches is here though.
Oh,
So
yeah. So if we haven't called out your name, let
please
us know.
put like a hand
Just put up-
emoji
yeah,
or
do something like
a
that. Get
waving
us- get a hold
emoji
of us.
or something.
We'd love to say hi.
Daniel Fields, congratulations, Daniel Fields. You know why?
Why?
His team won the Super Bowl. So Daniel,
There was a
way to
Super
go. Stop.
The Packers stopped playing. I don't know. Why did they have one?
I know. Well, Daniel, congrats to you and your team. Go Sports.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Sir Gary of the Beaches. Girl, you're so naughty.
Karen
that's
Griswold is in the house. Hello, Karen
Hi,
Griswold.
Karen. I think I said hello to
Well,
her.
she's putting her hand that she was saying hi. And Darren Bigfoot Parker.
Oh, yes, Darren. I saw you earlier. Hello, hello. Mary Ellen
Yes.
Dillon's also in the house.
Yes, Dana Hoover is in the house.
Hey, Dina. So good to
And
see
Fordman,
you.
a.k.a.
Oh,
Kenneth Oaks.
Fordman, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you. I think we're
Did
getting
you
caught
say-
up.
say-
Dylan, did you say hi to Dylan?
Oh, hi, Dylan.
Dylan.
Sherry Awesome Sunset.
Yes, I did. I think
Okay.
I did,
Yeah.
but you know what? We're coordinated. We will get to talking cruising here. Paul Vines.
Yep, we will.
Hello, hello,
We're getting there.
Paul. And I appreciate everybody
I think we're doing good.
who's here.
All right, I think we're in.
So, all right, let's
So
talk
I'll
little
try and keep abreast of.
abreast. We got chicken
Yes,
breast.
that too.
Okay.
So
I cut myself at my work today, so
Oh,
I
look
got
at
a
that.
nice. I have no idea, but I got a nice little slash. I promise I wasn't self-inflicting. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, I turned around and I was like, "Oh, that's not good. I got to stop that from getting all over my patients."
So 17 days until our next adventure.
Yes, and where are we going?
We're going down to Texas.
Yes, I think we talked a bit about this last time, so we won't totally recap what we did.
And
I
it looks
see
like
Bill-
actually we're going to be.
Bill Leach is going to be there.
Oh, good.
Woo!
Good to see
So
you.
we are on a
That'll be
Sharon
good.
at Sea group cruise, and I go ahead, you go.
So it looks like actually, if things work out, we're going to actually be down there a little earlier, down in Austin actually, and then we're going to drive up from Austin to there.
Anthony might
Might
have
have a work gig
a little
that's
work.
nearby.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the first to come back on the on-site, so it'll be kind of fun. But we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe not. We
One
don't
of
know.
the first video series I vlogged was when I was down in Tampa and Anthony was doing a work from Tampa, that type of thing, and I vlogged it. And
Yeah.
that's when I like dived in the pool and I scraped my lip in
Yep.
the pool,
Yep.
on the bottom of the pool. And so I was going into this cruise, and this is where we
Yep.
were pretty new at cruising.
Yep. We were actually in Clearwater, just
nine-
outside of
in
Tampa.
2018. And yeah, so we got a bunch of vlogs from way back when I was a beginner vlogger, just trying this thing out, and
Yeah.
it was fun. But oh my goodness,
Dana Hoover says she's going to get some.
not
Dina.
Dana.
Oh, I didn't see the DE. Okay.
You got your glasses.
Yeah, I know, but it does look kind of like an A when you look at it quick if I don't pay attention. So we might get some snow here in Southern California.
Oh my gosh,
It's 35 here
Dina.
now. It never snows in California.
No, it never rains. Well, but they've been getting rain, and it's
I
been
know,
cold
right?
there.
Yeah, it's been
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
So yeah,
Oh,
so
Timothy says no shoeies.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
Timothy, it's for
You're
the
right.
children.
it's for the
Wanda will do them with me. You can't tell me what to do. I'm an independent woman. Oh, all right. The hammers are saying, if you haven't, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Thank you,
Yeah,
Derek and
thank you, guys.
Gregory. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. So
Oh, man.
yeah, so looking forward to the cruise. It should be interesting. I may have to do some work on there. I may not. We don't know.
Right now, we have one day that is flexible,
Yeah.
the one that is in Roatan. So
Yeah.
Mahogany Bay, I had in the thumbnail. That was a picture from when we went to Mahogany Bay just this last August on Mardi Gras.
Yep.
And I'm just getting that series out too. So I'm finally getting caught up to when we were on the Mardi Gras. So thank you for being patient with me. I'm trying to put out 2 vlogs. Oh, this has kind of transcended to the 2 vlogs a week. Can I just get to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
My brain gets all over.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do a throwback Thursday that shows the way cruising used to be. Anthony's got some cheese curds. These are delicious Sculsbury Creamery
Yes.
cheese curds. So, and we used to call them squeaky cheese as a kid. So we're from Wisconsin, so this is Wisconsin cheese. So it's going to help with that. Actually, we're back on a low carb diet, on like the keto diet. So we're trying to stay fitting in our clothes until our cruise.
So 2.
So two vlogs a week. Back to the 2. Throwback Thursday shows how cruising used to be before the pandemic. So it was in January of 2020. Our daughter Naomi, our oldest, and I went on a cruise, Oasis of the Seas. and we did Disney beforehand. Well, we did a road trip, then we did Disney, then we did drove down to Miami area, did a spa, and then finally got on Oasis of the Seas. Afterwards, we went to the other park that's down there, and I'm blanking on, not Disney, another big park. Oh my gosh. What's the other big park that's down there?
Hello, Sharon at Sea Travel.
What's
Others,
the other?
I'm not paying attention.
Help me out. What's the other big, not Disney. What's the other big theme park down in?
Universal.
Yes, Universal Studios. Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. Really creative travel. Go drive your own thing. You got your own.
Yes.
Get your hands off mine.
Well, I was just reading here. So
Hi, Sharon at Sea Travel.
yes. Mary Ellen Dillon is her birthday.
It's her birthday today?
Yeah, that's what I read. That's what I was
Happy
trying to catch to.
birthday.
And that you wanted
Oh,
me to drive something else.
happy birthday, our friend. Happy birthday to you. That's amazing. Rayleigh is giving some suggestions. Factor 75 is the best thing that happened to those that are on keto.
Actually, I think bacon.
Bacon, but you can't get too much. I mean, I think you
Yes,
can really
what?
get too.
That's
oh,
heresy.
My word. Okay, but we are
Wanda,
keeping it
if Wanda's here, Wanda will testify
better
that it is
with
body
bacon.
and is body by bacon.
Yep. So the other series we're getting out is that Mardi Gras series. I'm posting it on Sundays, so hopefully I'm doing that Sunday mid-morning, and then Thursday evening I'm putting the throwback Thursday. So hopefully we'll eventually get up. I only the cruises I have to catch up on are the Mardi Gras series, the Breakaway series, the Horizon, and the Miracle. So those are all current vlogs that I'm trying to get out. Oh my word! All right,
She's doing well. She's getting faster.
I am. I've been able to
the
edit
little
a
machine
video
up there
a
is
day.
whirring,
Yes.
and the internet's more busy.
Thank you for everybody who says Universal Studios. I get in front of camera and I have no brain, and I am sorry. I appreciate
just don't
all
have
of
a brain.
y'all. Hey, Sharon at Sea says, hi there, Q's Cruisers. It's hashtag Sancy. They got it. They didn't understand that Sancy was Sarah and Nancy together. Speaking of which, we have to plan a Sancy cruise.
Paulus Vines, hello.
Hi, Paul.
Today is National Wisconsin Day.
No.
I guess.
On Wisconsin, I should have worn my Wisconsin garb.
Yeah.
I think I have a Wisconsin Badgers sweatshirt or something or other.
And Meg says that your vlogs are worth the wait.
Oh, Meg, thank you so much. We're trying to, in Sancy and in the Miracle, it's going to be not a daily vlog. We're just going to kind of concentrate on some of the events that we did and not do a day-to-day. But I also like remembering the day-to-day. I kind of like recalling the events and living them again.
Yep.
So it's part of the fun of being a vlogger is being able to recall events. One of the things that's not fun about being a vlogger is having people look strange at you at the table as you're talking to your phone. But then nowadays, a lot of people talk to people like on FaceTime and that, so it's not that weird.
No,
so,
it's not
and I
that
always
weird.
like to connect with you guys. Oh, look at, I would eat bacon all day. Okay,
I would
hand
too.
over one of those, and you can keep
Yes.
on talking about the Sharon at Sea group cruise. But before you do, I have one comment. I thought Sharon's group cruise had 60 some people in it. That's how many. I think they're giving gift bags for 60 some cabins. They have over 100 people in this group cruise. This is going to be
awesome.
crazy. It's going to be off the chisel. All right, I have my energy back now that I'm talking about the group cruise. You guys, it's going to be so much
It is.
fun.
It's going to be a lot
My
of fun.
question is, if we're allowed to jump in the pool, is Sharon going to join us?
She should. And
All
I
right.
won't say no this time.
I don't know how I'm supposed to eat. How does John from the ship show eat his charcuterie board at the same time he's talking on the ship show?
I have no
How
idea.
does that work?
It's the ship show. I don't
All right,
know.
I'm going to
It's
try.
magic.
I'm going to try, but
Yes.
you guys forgive me if I have cheese in my mouth.
So one of the things that we've been working on this last week is to try and figure out some things with relationship to faith. So this group cruise, and this is
This ties into the cruise.
It does. So this group cruise is actually falling on a week that
Give me more of those.
that for some faiths tends to be the start of a big event. And in this particular case, it's Lent is starting up. So in this week, we're going to have Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesdays.
But just remember, it's Fat Monday and Fat Sunday and Fat Thursday. When you're on a cruise, it's an okay.
All that.
Yeah, right. But what we've been trying to figure out is for Ash Wednesday, if there was going to be any services in order to participate in that when we're in port. Unfortunately, it looks like right now they're not. I'm trying to contact.
So what port are we in?
We are in Roatan, right? And
Roatan.
There's 3 churches for us there, but it looks like for most of the diocese, which is the whole of Honduras, that happens at 6 a.m. And I'm pretty sure we're not getting in at 6 a.m. So what I am going to do is try and contact the diocese and find out a little bit more details. But it's interesting. One of the things to try and do is to try and figure out how to live your faith when you're on the ship as well.
And we're not saying only Christian faith.
No.
I think that faith is very important.
Yes.
We're not trying to push our faith on you.
Right.
But there, people ask for prayer and I think that is a good thing to recall and kind of talk about, have discussion about is how you, if you recognize your faith, how you practice your faith while you're on a cruise, and sometimes it's more challenging.
It is more challenging,
for sure.
And I think too, for like Jewish or Muslim believers, when they're on the ship, it is a little bit more difficult too, because I was just watching one of my favorite shows or one of my favorite vlogs. If you haven't seen him, is Atomic Shrimp. Now, if you want to see a guy who absolutely slices and dices spammers out there, especially the email spammers. He's from England. He's absolutely a lot of fun. He's got kind of a mixed variety on his show of different things that he does.
Crazy Cat Traveler has a point here. Online services.
Yeah, they do. So online services are definitely a possibility. Sometimes,
especially since we're getting internet a little bit more often.
Sometimes there's special services where you can't just get it online. There's aspects to that. But that aside, so like one of the things he was just doing recently is he was taking a look at a can of hot dogs, like a can, like you open up with a can opener, and he was testing it out, and he didn't notice that it was an honest can because it says hot dogs made from mechanized chicken.
We're not going to talk about this.
It's very honest.
Bad things that you might not want to eat.
But one of the things he didn't know was that it did say halal. And halal means there's certain things that they can eat, certain things they can't. Same thing for the Jewish faith. There's many faiths that have that. I think Seventh-day Adventists have some of that going on. So if you have faith,
and also the crew on board, like trying to think about like how they are able to worship or stay,
be a part of it,
faithful for their own faith. So Alfred is saying, reach out to Johan at Real Deal, Roatan, and that's who Sharon at Sea books through. So he's a full-time pastor at his church on the island on Roatan. So
that's very
he
cool.
might have more insight.
And depends on your faith. Some faiths are a little bit more open, a little bit easier to be able to attend and deal with the things that are there.
Anthony's Catholic, so and I am Christian. So we're both kind of we do pray together and we have active faith.
I was on that side of things, and I've since migrated over, much to the chagrin of some.
Anyway, but we do pray, and we pray before our meals, and we don't
while
mind
we're on
doing
the ship.
that.
And that's one of the things that we try to do is to try and live our faith. You can see I wear it. It is a part of who I am.
So taking that Eucharist is very important for Anthony.
Mass is an important thing.
That is a really, very, very important.
So if you're on the ship with us, you need to have some discussions. You'd like to chat about that. That's one of the things.
Timothy's going to have the chef bless the wine.
There you go. So it's an interesting thing. It would be interesting to have. One of the things that's happened is a lot of cruise ships have kind of toned that down too. A
They
lot of the
used to
ships
have- yep.
used to have chapels.
Yep.
And the chapels are kind of going away. Even the libraries are going away, and they're just kind of becoming just general purpose rooms.
And sorry if this makes anybody uncomfortable.
We're not trying to do that.
We're just trying to.
But we're just
kind
trying
of
to share
talk
about some
openly.
things about the cruise life and the things that go on in there. And there are people who try and deal with those.
And there's some challenges if,
Yep.
if you wanted to, like for Easter time. I know they do like Easter egg hunts and sometimes like things like that. But like an Easter service,
Yep.
sometimes I know of sometimes that there has been pastors who have come on board or priests who have come on
Yep.
board and been willing to do
Yep.
a service. But it's not something that we have seen
Not
really
too much lately.
or experienced.
And I've been talking to
So-
some priests about that recently too, and just how much it has kind of gotten cut back. Mike from Nebraska. Hi, Mike. As George says, gotta have faith.
Yep.
You gotta have faith. Yeah, I love that. It's good.
SAK Travel Adventure says it's become very difficult to find worship services in even before the virus.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
definitely something to consider,
Yep.
especially around this Easter season, or like as whatever your faith is. There's different
Yep.
different seasons
Yep.
and things that they celebrate. I know the Muslims have the Ramadan and
Yep.
like they're important.
Yep.
They're important times that they celebrate,
Yep.
and just keeping that in mind. I see Charles Hahn in the house, so I
Hello,
just wanted to
Charles
say
Hahn.
hi to Charles.
Hi.
And thank you, SAK, for your insight as well. I don't know if anybody else struggles with this or not so much, or but I think that it's
Hey,
okay
Dylan
for
Seaman.
us to talk a little bit about this because it's one of those things I don't hear very often.
Yep.
And obviously we are
Yep.
we do worship
Yep.
and we do pray, and just want to put that out there that and kind of get your feedback for any suggestions. So reaching out to Johan is probably a good idea. I kind of thought of that, but I
Right.
wasn't sure if he had any ins on Catholic services.
Oh yeah. So the other guy, as to whether or not he does.
Mhm.
So one of the things too that you should be aware of is a lot of the countries that we go to are third world countries, and if you do have faith and are a part of a specific church body or things like that, it is also a good time to at least try and connect with somebody there to see if you can bless them a little bit while we're there. There's nothing wrong with that. And it really does help them, helps you. But overall, it's just a good thing. And so
we've had some discussions with different people on cruise ships about that's generally not something you bring up at the dinner discussion, like what faith are you, or that's one of those off. It's like
Yes.
politics,
Yes.
Faith and religion are like some of those conversations, but if conversation is opened up to it and people are talking about it, maybe not at the dinner table, but maybe, it matters where that conversation goes. It doesn't have to be completely taboo. You just have to be respectful and not take it as a debate.
Meg as so Meg, I agree. Meg as a Southern Baptist, a cruise is like a potluck. Amen, Meg. Used to be in that whole thing, so I totally get it, and the potlucks are amazing.
Yep. And Susan White says that she practices Lent as well.
Yeah,
so,
there's a lot of faiths that do.
Yep, Sarah,
right? Not just
Sarah
Catholics.
and Bob do join
Lutherans
us. They know we pray before our meals, and we just we try not to push it on anybody, but that's what we do.
Yep.
And she and Bob do not mind holding hands and joining our little prayer
one
time.
of the things I'm just encouraging you, just because you're on a cruise ship, you don't need to give it up. You just need to figure out how to work it.
Edna's World.
And
Hello, Edna.
I think it works out real well. And it's like a lot of things, when we're going through, like the 88 cabin right now, which is one of the things that Nancy put out.
Yeah,
or whether she was injured
ambulatory
and how we're doing it.
cabin.
One of the things we want to do is just kind of bring you life, real life.
How we're doing it.
Yeah, and how you do it.
Mike
And I
says
think it
you
helps.
do you.
That's right. That's right.
So that's what we're trying to show you, our perspective of it. Everybody's unique. Everybody has different walks. Everybody has different upraisings, all of that. So, Derek and Gregory, you don't need to apologize for being you. No, but we don't want to like be in your face with it. We just want to have this discussion. You know, it's kind of like one of those good things to be able to, you know, talk about
the real trick,
openly.
Yeah, the real trick in any conversation is never get offended by what somebody else says. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's trying not to. It's not always easy.
You may not,
especially if you're married to them.
You may not agree, but just don't get offended. It's okay. You know,
Crazy Cat Traveler said it's hard to figure out Christmas Eve services when I'm out of town visiting family, and that is difficult. Yep. And Jamie says there's nothing in the world wrong with sharing our faith. If we can give comfort to others, that's what's important.
And like I said, so especially in Roatan, one of the things as I was reading through the diocese and some of their needs, I think I am going to try and get a hold of somebody there and just at least bless them a little bit.
Well, Sharon can give you the ins for how to get a hold of Johan, so he might have some information for how to do that. Lisa, hey, there's a Lisa Hoyt Gibbs in the house saying, Lisa. Hey, all, with a nice blue heart. Love that blue heart.
So, you know, I don't know what other kinds of... I know, right?
Well, don't just say yeah. William Hansen says, we were sad when the Carnival Pride did away with their chapel. A lot of people are. Yeah. Dave and Brandy were heartbroken because they got married in that chapel, and then it got changed.
Well, when we were on the Royal, we went up to the chapel, and I thought that was a cool one because it was way up at the top.
We got to see the on Adventure of the Seas had a chapel it's a nice small little chapel right at the top. Dylan, thank you so much for your support of the channel. Dylan says, I always got people.
Church.
Wait, no, I always got people to come to meetings with pizza. Great combo, Pirate Church. Oh man, pizza's good. I love Carnival's pizza though too, right, Sarah? Man, we enjoyed that pizza on Carnival. We did.
So on our last cruise, in fact, the pirate thing. On our last cruise, I got a chance. So I did irritate Nancy with my discussions of going through the lines with the security lines coming out.
Oh yes, because
So I did have that, but I ended up with some really good conversations. Talk about not getting offended by what somebody says. I ended up talking with one of the security officers, and he says, there's changes that are coming. He says, we're starting to think these things through a little bit more, but we don't have everything down.
This is the
just
deal.
Give us some grace.
The deal.
And I do have issues with that, but it'll be fun.
The deal is the double security and the double scanning. He doesn't understand, and I get that. But every single time he's like saying these sarcastic comments, and I'm like, oh my word, I can't even handle that because I don't want to be one of those complainy kind of cruisers that are on vacation, but just gonna sit there and complain because the staff don't need to hear that either.
Yeah. I'm not going to complain. I'll just give them constructive criticism. You know,
how to improve. Well, sometimes we do complain, even though we don't mean to. Yeah. Sometimes we do. And Carla has a good point. Can you read Carla's point?
Unfortunately, it's very difficult to get faith leaders for all faiths to be on a ship for different religious holidays. It is, and there's a reason for that. But the thing is too. You as a cruiser need to be comfortable if that situation arises. Sometimes you find it, you don't.
Blaine is an ordained deacon, so he loves talking about this. So it's not something that we typically talk about, but I do think that it is, if you are practicing your faith, that I think it is good for you to not feel like you have to stop just because you're on a cruise, and you can still enjoy yourself with others and be a little bit. Edna. Yep, I said hi to Edna already.
Somebody said hi.
Thank you. She's here. Yeah. So we wanted that interesting conversation. I see Heather Blair in the house watching from Holman. Heather, did you know it's National Wisconsin Day? Evidently. So we got some cheese curds here. We're gonna. Yes. Well, we'll share some cheese curds with you. Squeaky cheese. It's kind of getting bleached out anyway. Yeah. No, it looks terrible. That's not the color they really are. But let's see. Rayleigh Creative Travel said, just read the room as continue conversation. Great. Oh, good. See, Cruising Scene says we pray before meals too, even on a cruise. Oh, well, super for you. I think that when people can keep on going with their faith and what their practices are and not feel intimidated just because they're on a cruise, I say more power to you.
Exactly.
I don't think that it is a great place to debate or sit there on the corner and shout Bible verses, and trying to beat people over the head with it. But it is, it's good to have some dialogues about all of that. Carla also prays before she eats, and
I did have a good conversation with some people in the Lido on one of the cruises.
Yep.
And we had a really good conversation.
Looking in the Bible.
4 different faiths, and we were just going through some passages, and it was really interesting to have that
very
discussion.
Cool. And this community really just opens my eyes to how many different people are out there, but that people are people, and like that we can get along. And that we are
people, so why should it be?
He's singing with cheese in his mouth. Oh, Lord. You're going to look like a chipmunk pretty soon. Oh, you do a good job with that, though. Deborah Baposa said, maybe you can ask the cruise director if they would have any type of service. I don't know. For Ash Wednesday, he has, and typically the answer is no.
Right? So you still got to ask.
Janice also does pray before she eats. Hi, Janice. JP Travel Adventures, my friend. And Kathy said, we need a lot of faith and prayers this time. So nowadays, absolutely. I think that is not, I think that it is good to have something to lean on. That's what I
thought it was.
What?
Depeche Mode, people are people.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You probably got people coming through. But Joe in text said that he would toast us guys. I love that. Thank you. We also like to toast. Cheers with our water, because
Salud.
I've cut out. Okay, so with the keto, we've cut out the alcohol until we're cruising. So my liver.
Well, some vodka.
Well, we really aren't. We really aren't, because it converts to sugars. So we've just been trying to we could do vodka pretty much. That is a nice low carb. I don't think rum has a little sugars in there.
It does.
But it does convert to sugars. That alcohol converts to the sugars. So we're trying.
Single malt whiskey is
We've had the deal with keto is that we've had really good success with it. And this is actually our supper. Our cheese curds.
Not quite.
But we have not had as much of an appetite. Like, it really curbs our appetite. We feel very energetic. We are not going. I thought about staying on keto on a cruise. I do not think I want to do that, especially when I saw like some of the selections at Paradise Beach from EECC. I was like, no, I don't think I want to, but it's working. We're losing weight. We're fitting in our clothes better. And that's the whole point of why we wanted to do this.
When we get on the scales at the airport, they'll let us go in through baggage. So it's good.
Jamie said on my Alaska cruise, I spent several evenings walking around, finding special places for private prayers.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to know that you can lean on somebody that is a higher power than yourself.
And sometimes on a cruise, it is nice just for your own self to just kind of take a little break.
There's Timothy Walters coming in clutch. Now the Carnival Pride is doing a nudist cruise.
That would be interesting.
I did see that with Griffin Alyssa. Yeah, he had
Griffin and Alyssa are doing the.
No, he talked about it, and he talked about the nude cruise. Oh man, anybody here, willing to do that?
You don't need to say anything.
I think that it actually is topless, not nudist. So it's topless, I believe. So talk about swinging from one end to the other.
Most cruises are topless for the guys.
I know. and
Well,
every now and then I think,
unless you have a mankini.
why is it that the ladies have to be all clothed? But oh my goodness, there is, speaking of clothing, howdy y'all, says Wanda Chiquita Benita, classy lady right there.
We were just talking about bacon.
And
Thank
shoeies, doing the shoeies. Yes, better with bacon, body by bacon, all of that, definitely. Oh man, hello my sister Wanda. Pretty soon we're gonna be on there. Wanda and I are gonna try a challenge. We'll see if we can do it, but we're putting it out here, and we're going to try to get up early before sunrise and get a walk-in every morning on this cruise. She put out there, never have I ever, and like 5 things she hasn't ever done on a cruise. And early morning walking on the track is one of those things she hasn't gotten to. Anthony is probably not going to join us.
Probably not.
He'll be sleeping. I don't know.
Maybe.
I have to see if I'm able to get my butt out of bed. I really want to. Wanda. So I'm going to do it. You keep me accountable.
I was actually thinking during that time to kind of go to the back of the ship and just pretend I was skeet shooting. At least pretend. Air skeet, It's like, like playing air base or, do air skeet. And then they can ask me what I'm doing. And I'm saying, hey, I'm practicing for when you guys bring it back.
You're silly. You better not bring anything to air skeet with.
It's just like air skeet. No, weapon. It's like air bands, You just.
Yeah. Then we'll roll our eyes as we go. Past you walking on that. Sir Gary of the Beaches has a good point regarding the chapels. Can you read that? Yeah,
the chapels are only left on top on the Voyager class ships, gone from the bigger royal ships now. Yeah, I know. A lot of them are just eliminating them altogether and eliminating. There used to be, for clergy that wanted to go on cruises, there used to be some benefits for them to be able to go on at cheaper rates. And they've also knocked most of those out too. So I don't know if it's a cost cutting measure or it's just extra space and they just never want to deal with it. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it would be a blast to bring some clergy along.
Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of clergy that if you pay their ticket, they'll come. So.
It's tempting. Julie Amos says, my finger is still having issues, but I hope it heals quick. She did post a picture out on Facebook, and she took a slice into her finger with a trimmer. I think it was like a trimmer. So, you heal up. I'm so glad there wasn't any
even
nerve
the
damage
chicken
from
said
that.
Ouch.
Yes. Ask if Vista has punchkis. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that must be something for Fat Tuesdays and
there's a lot
Lent. All of that. Yes, I think that's Polish. Yes, that is a Polish. I think that's a Polish type of bakery item. There's so many interesting kind of Lenten foods that are out there. Very, very cool. Let's see what else that you guys are saying here. Joe in Tex says, you just have to change your name to Karen to complain.
No, actually, see, that's not quite, it's close.
Nancy used to have a bad
it did.
Derogatory.
From an English perspective.
You're such a Nancy.
Yeah, it's an English thing. But yeah, you actually have to do that and you have to go over the top.
You're such a Nancy or something like that. Yeah, you have to
That's unfortunate for people who are
That's okay.
Karen.
Yeah, yes. Karens, we of the world, we love you. Did we say hi to Holly?
I think so.
I think we meant to. Did we say
away.
We were talking about Holly being in the chat, but I don't know if we did.
We did. You can do it. Do you want to rewind? Let's rewind it right now.
No,
and I'll show you.
We're not going to rewind right now. Oh my goodness. Hashtag cheese curds to the kids for the kids. No shoeies. Maybe we'll take a vote for the shoeies. Maybe I'll put a poll out there for if you want a shoey fundraiser or not. Uh-oh. Wanda said, I heard you were talking about sinners, so I'm here, said Wanda. Well, so are we, Wanda. So are we.
Welcome.
Oh, thanks for everybody listening to us. Look at JP. Janice wants to know, do ships have chapels? Some do.
The older ships do.
Some do not. That's what Gary was
the newer
talking
ships do
about.
not.
And there's one of our favorite Karens right there, and she is not a
she's
complainer.
not.
I know she's not.
She's
Karen,
awesome.
much love to you.
Yes.
Definitely. Julie is going to have fun this weekend for my birthday. Happy birthday,
At
Julie!
Knott's Farm with my son.
Can't wait to get away. Have a great time, Julie. Wishing you so well. Absolutely. And wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Is it Edna's birthday? Oh, Edna and Wanda are having conversation, but I think it is. Oh, I think it's Edna's birthday. Edna, your shirt gets a highlight. A highlight in my vlog tomorrow. It must be Edna's World. Is it your birthday tomorrow?
If you've been following that conversation, make sure to hit the thumbs up so that we know that you've been following it.
You're so goofy. Very creative. You know, I'm not much for like asking for the thumbs up and the subscribers.
I just thought I'd do that. It was kind of a fun thing.
Good day, Down Under Cruisers.
Gotta be creative with these things.
I hear that there is talk of maybe eventually easing up and possibly
hopefully
letting the Australians cruise. We have
oh
cheese
my word
curds here.
Free the Australians, free the Canadians, free everybody.
They're talking about it, doing it by March, and so that it would actually have cruising happen by like October. It's like, oh, but there's good news, because let me just tell you, as a bedside nurse, our numbers are going way down. We see it. Like I've been canceled because we don't even have enough patients in the hospital.
The numbers have been going to zero-ish.
I mean, just not to zero, but way, way, way down. Hey, pass them over.
No one's for a chicken.
Sorry.
There's chicken germs on it.
I'm sorry to eat during our vlog, but the cheese curds are so good.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
And John has a charcuterie board, but how do we know when he eats it?
Oh my Lord. Now that's not a curd. That's just a chunk of cheese. Give me a better piece. I don't want that. Thank you. That's a better curd. Crazy Cat Traveler. Can you read that?
Fun story. I went on a land tour in England, and at least a dozen fellow travelers are also Lutheran. Many inside jokes. Small world. Yeah. Yeah. It's something once you find out, you can kind of, get some camaraderie
sometimes.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Hi, Portia. Portia Dula is in the house. So good to see you. Bill Madison says there's nothing wrong with practicing your faith. Expecting others to join your faith would be over the line. Debating why someone's faith is wrong.
Exactly.
Also not appropriate.
No.
So, yep. And that's a good perspective of that. If somebody asks into it more, I think sharing your faith also is
it's
not
kind of
bad.
It's kind of like talking to people about what kind of shotguns they use for skeet. Everybody's got a different opinion about that. Okay, and it's okay to have a different opinion about guns you use for skeet.
I'm gonna just say sorry. I'm sorry.
But it's true. Everybody does have a different view. Now, you can't just get into the camp to say it's got to be a side-by-side, or it's got to be an under-over, or a semi-auto, or even the 12-gauge 410 question. That's a whole nother debate. But what you have to know is that all of you are in the same boat.
Oh, I hope that he's not offending
and
you.
And all of you are trying to get it returned to that boat. And that's just the key.
It's a ship, not a boat. And you don't bring guns on a ship.
I'm just bringing it all around, baby.
Oh, Lordy. Lucy MGM is in the house. What a fun live stream you had. Really appreciated your live stream.
Wanda, I love Tito's too.
Yes, Tito's is good. I could not believe Lucy had experienced a live snake in an airplane.
Wow.
And she said not only once, but like several times.
Yeah.
She had that.
I get to experience a live snake every day. I only
caught a little bit because I was on my... Wait.
We got a snake up there. What?
Okay.
I'm just talking about the noodle. What are you talking about? I think she's embarrassed about something. I have no idea.
Hi, Sylvia Swan. So good to see you here. Thank you for being here.
Wanda, this is not true. You cannot even have a. You can't
Wait,
even have
read her comment.
We can get you a plastic orange gun and pretend, Anthony.
No,
you can't even bring those.
Do that.
You can't bring
No.
even if it looks like a sword or a knife. You can't bring anything that looks like some sort of a weapon. I wanted to get one of those orange bazookas and try and bring that in, but nope, they wouldn't let you. The orange atom bomb they were even rejected, and I don't know why. Because I mean, really, it's not.
Holy cow! He's getting hyped up about this. Brittany Anderson. So this is somebody that you can give prayers to if you're a prayer. Last week I was on vacation. Things did not go according to plan. I broke my left foot. Oh man, slipping on a step, tumbling down, and going to the orthopedic on Thursday.
Brittany. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wish your health.
Brittany, I am so sorry to hear that, and wishing you fast healing, definitely, and that you're not in too much pain.
Yeah.
I don't know what too much pain is. Let's just have you not in pain. So, Carla says, no early mornings for me. I'm up for work every morning. So she's on vacation. I don't know if Wanda, we can be flexible with it, but wouldn't that be fun to actually do the walking every day? Whether or not we're up before sunrise every single day, we'll see how it goes. See, Wanda for Food never sleeps on a cruise. Never sleeps. So she's got the walk with no problem, says Derek. I have a feeling that that's Derek giving Wanda a little bit of grief. So, Brittany also says, my husband's got to find me a ramp or make me a ramp. Oh boy, for your knee scooter. Because I bet you're not allowed to put any weight on that. Holy cow. Oh, see, we did say hi to Holly earlier.
I know
Holly and Mike, I'm so sorry. I'm silly. Carl, very good to see you. Everybody's wishing Edna happy birthday. CMPJ 519.
S. Swan. Hello, S.
Remember being on the Mardi Gras with Carl? That was great. That's Sylvia. Sylvia S. Swan is Sylvia.
Oh, hi, Sylvia.
So yes, hashtag free Australia. Oh, I'm getting caught up on the comments here. Ooh, let me go to the bottom here. Scott McNeil is in the house. Scotty is, I think that he is on the Sky Princess with the Tony and Jenny gang.
Oh, you were in Roatan today. Hey.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool, Scott. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, I'm getting more connected with the people as I'm researching
things.
He's
also on our cruise with us. So
that'll be
very fun. Sharon from C. Sharon at C. Oh
Sharon from C.
I've only been like in your
their moderator
for years, but Sharon at C, I need to know exactly the count of people that are coming on this cruise. Yeah. I think you said
just
like
a rough ballpark.
105. So oh my goodness.
Brittany's battling lots of swimming.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Brittany. Yeah. Definitely thinking of you for sure. So good to see all of the cruise family out here.
Yep.
All right, so we're almost done. I do have a little video that was our little intro video for the mother-daughter throwback cruise way back when, that big Oasis of the Seas cruise. So for the end of the chat here, as we're getting ready to kind of say goodbye, I wanted to put that little cruise trailer out. You're going to see a little bit of the pre-cruise and then into the cruise for this one, maybe a little bit of Disney. So, and thank you for everybody who's been watching our vlogs, everybody who's been here. I can't believe the time has gone by. I was very tired from working a shift at my work, but you guys have made it a pleasure. And Anthony, got riled up about his guns. And thank you for talking
on the ship
about, thank you for talking with us about faith and how you find ways to practice faith on board. So really appreciate talking with you. You guys are like family. We appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, like Sean and Steph always say. And I'm so glad that Steph is back to cruising now. Definitely thinking of Sean. So much love to Nauticals. Yeah. And we're going to say goodbye here. So safe travels.
God bless.
And God bless. And we're going to show you a little blip here.
Thank you very much, guys.
How this goes. Bye, everyone.